You walk out to your garden, morning coffee in hand, expecting to see the first signs of tiny tomatoes or peppers peeking through the leaves. Instead, you are greeted by a massive wall of dark green foliage. The leaves look incredibly lush, almost like a tropical jungle, yet there isn't a single flower or piece of fruit in sight. It feels completely backwards. You have spent weeks watering, weeding, and meticulously feeding your plants with the best store-bought plant food money can buy. You are doing everything by the book, but your garden has completely stalled. It is a heartbreaking, exhausting feeling that makes you want to throw your hands up and give up entirely. But what if the reason your garden isn't producing has nothing to do with a lack of effort? What if the hidden culprit behind your empty harvest is actually the very thing you are doing to try and help it? In this video, we are going to pull back the curtain on the single biggest mistake that is silently crippling your garden right now. You are going to discover exactly why your plants are trapped in survival mode, and more importantly, how you can reverse the damage in a matter of days. We're going to strip away the confusion and show you how to transform those stubborn, barren plants into an absolute powerhouse of a harvest. By the time we are done, you will know the exact signs to look for, the secret weaknesses attracting pests to your yard, and a rapid rescue plan that requires almost zero hard labor. You will finally unlock the secret to growing an abundance of fresh, healthy food without the backbreaking work or constant stress. This is all about getting maximum results with minimum effort. Welcome back to Stress-Free Garden Living, the place where we believe that growing your own food should bring peace to your mind, not frustration to your day. If you are a beginner, or if you are simply at a stage in life where you want a beautiful, productive backyard without spending hours on your hands and knees pulling weeds and mixing complicated chemical formulas, you are in the right place. We see so many passionate folks struggle year after year, buying expensive tools and fancy supplements, only to end up with disappointing results. Gardening shouldn't feel like a second job. It should be a relaxing, rewarding hobby that fits seamlessly into your life. Today, we are focusing on smart, effortless techniques that work with nature, not against it, so you can sit back and actually enjoy the fruits of your labor. Before we dive into the exact steps to rescue your current plants, I want to give you a quick warning about a common gardening practice that most people do every single Saturday. It is something that feels completely natural, but it actually creates a hidden ticking time bomb right under your soil. Later in this video, I am going to reveal what this common habit is and how stopping it immediately will save you both time and money while supercharging your plants. Make sure you don't miss that part, because it completely changes the game for low-maintenance growing. But first, let us look at the illusion that is trapping your garden right now. Let us pause for a second and talk about something we call the illusion of care. It is a psychological trap that almost every well-meaning gardener falls into. When we love our gardens, we want to nurture them. We assume that if a little bit of plant food is good, then a lot of plant food must be great. We buy those bright blue synthetic crystals or liquid concentrates, mix them up, and pour them over our beds week after week. It feels like the responsible thing to do. In reality, this constant pouring is creating a highly toxic environment right beneath the surface. When you overload your soil with synthetic nutrients, particularly nitrogen, you are actually burning the fragile, microscopic root systems that your plants rely on to drink water. Instead of feeding them, you are accidentally suffocating them. When these root systems get burned by excess salts from heavy fertilizers, they shrivel up and lose their ability to absorb anything at all. It causes a phenomenon known as nutrient lockout. The food is sitting right there in the dirt, but the plant's mouth is completely shut. The benefit of understanding this is massive because it completely relieves you of the pressure to constantly feed your garden. When you stop overmanaging the soil, the roots finally get a chance to breathe, heal, and spread out naturally. You will watch your plants shift from a state of stunted panic into a state of steady, robust growth. The simple action step here is to put away the chemical bottles for the next few weeks and let nature take the driver's seat. Now, how do you know if your garden is currently suffering from this hidden issue? This brings us to the trick warning signs, and they are incredibly deceptive. If you look at a plant that has too much nitrogen, your first instinct is to think that it is absolutely thriving. The leaves will be massive, deep green, and beautifully glossy. But if you look closer, you will notice something highly unusual. The plant is completely barren. There are no yellow blossoms on your tomatoes, no white flowers on your peppers, and no tiny cucumbers forming along the vines. This happens because the plant has been pushed into a hyperactive vegetative state. It is putting every single ounce of its energy into growing leaves because it is trying to process the overwhelming amount of nitrogen in the soil. In nature, a plant's ultimate goal is to reproduce by creating seeds, which live inside fruits and vegetables. But when a plant is drowning in nitrogen, it enters survival mode. It focuses entirely on upward growth and completely forgets to produce the very things you want to eat. By learning to recognize this dark green foliage as a warning sign rather than a success, you can immediately shift your strategy. Imagine walking out to your garden and seeing a balanced, perfectly proportioned plant that is absolutely loaded with bright blossoms. That is the visual outcome we are aiming for. To achieve this, your action step is to stop looking at leaf size as your only measure of health. Check the nodes of your plants weekly to see if blossoms are forming, and if they aren't, it is time to change your approach. The problems of over-fertilizing don't just stop at a lack of fruit. It also creates a severe structural weakness within the plant itself. When a plant grows too fast due to heavy chemical feeding, it is essentially bloating itself with water and quick cells. The stems become elongated, hollow, and incredibly brittle. The leaves become soft and thin. This rapid, unnatural growth makes your garden a primary target for every single pest in the neighborhood. Pests like aphids, spider mites, and thrips are incredibly smart. They can easily detect a weak plant from a distance. Because the cell walls of an over-fertilized plant are so soft, these tiny insects can easily pierce the stems and suck out the juices, multiplying by the thousands in just a few days. When you allow a plant to grow at its own natural, steady pace, it develops thick, tough cell walls. These walls act like a natural shield of armor, making it incredibly difficult for pests to do any damage. The benefit of a naturally paced garden is that you rarely have to deal with annoying insect infestations, saving you the hassle of spraying expensive soaps or oils. You get to enjoy clean, pristine plants that look strong and hold themselves up effortlessly without sagging under their own weight. Your action step to prevent this structural weakness is to avoid any fertilizers that promise overnight miracles or extreme, unnatural growth spurts. True garden success is a marathon, not a sprint. Let us take a quick breath here because we have covered a lot of ground, and I want to make sure you are feeling completely reassured. If you realized just now that you might have been overfeeding your plants, please do not worry. Every single master gardener has made this exact mistake at some point in their journey. The wonderful thing about nature is that it is incredibly forgiving, and we are about to cover the exact blueprint to fix this fast. But before we do that, if you are enjoying this calm, straightforward approach to gardening, take a moment to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us bring more stress-free advice to folks just like you. Now, let us get into the most exciting part, the rapid rescue plan. If your garden is currently locked up and suffering from too much fertilizer, you need a rapid rescue plan that works immediately without requiring you to dig up your plants or buy expensive treatment kits. The secret to fixing this fast is incredibly simple, low effort, and completely free. You need to heavily flush the soil with deep, consistent watering. This means taking your garden hose, setting it to a gentle shower setting, and thoroughly soaking the root zones of your affected plants for several minutes at a time, a few days in a row. What this does is simple physics. The heavy volume of water dissolves the excess synthetic salts and nitrogen molecules trapped in the dirt and carries them deep down into the lower layers of the earth, far away from your plant's roots. By leaching out these excess nutrients, you are effectively hitting the reset button on your soil. Within just a week of doing this, the root systems will stop burning, the nutrient lockout will lift, and your plants will finally realize that the crisis is over. You will start to see a beautiful transformation. The hypergrowth of the leaves will slow down, and you will see a sudden explosion of bright, healthy blossoms appearing along the branches. It is an incredible sight to behold, watching a barren plant suddenly come to life with potential fruit. Your immediate action step is to schedule a deep soil flush during the coolest part of the morning over the next 3 days, giving your garden the clean slate it desperately needs. This brings us directly to the common mistake segment that we teased earlier in the video. The absolute biggest misstep people make after flushing their soil is running right back to the garden center to buy a different type of chemical fertilizer, thinking they need to balance things out. They think they need to add more potions to fix the problem created by the first potion. This creates a vicious cycle of stress for both you and your plants. The secret to a truly stress-free garden is completely abandoning synthetic fertilizers altogether and switching to organic compost or slow-release organic plant foods. Synthetic fertilizers act like a shot of pure caffeine to a plant, causing a sudden spike followed by a crash. Organic matter, on the other hand, acts like a slow, steady, nutritious meal. When you apply a simple layer of organic compost around the base of your plants, you aren't actually feeding the plant directly. Instead, you are feeding the earthworms and beneficial microbes living in the dirt. These tiny helpers break down the compost naturally and deliver a perfectly balanced stream of nutrients to your plants only when the plants actually need it. It is completely impossible to over-fertilize or burn your garden when using high-quality organic compost. The benefit to you is immense. You no longer have to spend time measuring liquids, calculating ratios, or worrying about burning your roots. You just apply it once or twice a season and let nature do all the hard work for you. Your action step is to make the switch to compost and let go of the chemical schedules for good. Now, for our final, most powerful tip today, something that will completely revolutionize how much effort you put into your backyard. If you want to permanently lock in this balanced, stress-free soil environment, you must start using a thick layer of natural mulch, like straw, shredded leaves, or wood chips, over your entire garden bed. Most people think mulch is just for looks or weed control, but its real superpower is that it acts as a steady temperature and moisture blanket for your soil. When soil dries out completely under a hot sun, the concentration of any remaining fertilizers spikes dramatically, causing instant root burn. By keeping the soil consistently damp and cool, mulch prevents those dangerous nutrient spikes from ever happening in the first place. When you combine a simple layer of compost with a protective blanket of mulch, you create a self-sustaining ecosystem right in your backyard. You will find yourself watering half as much, weeding barely at all, and your plants will grow with a beautiful, natural rhythm that produces an abundance of food. Gardening completely transforms from a chore filled with anxiety into a peaceful daily ritual where you simply walk out and collect your harvest. You get to enjoy maximum results with minimal physical effort, which is exactly what stress-free living is all about. Growing a beautiful, productive garden does not mean you have to work yourself to the bone or constantly worry about complicated feeding schedules. By avoiding the trap of over-fertilization and stepping back to let nature do what it does best, you can easily grow more food with a fraction of the effort. If you want to keep learning these smart, low-maintenance secrets for a beautiful backyard, please hit that subscribe button and join our wonderful community here at Stress-Free Garden Living. I would love to hear from you down in the comments section below. Have you noticed your plants growing massive leaves but no fruit this season? Which of the simple steps we talked about today are you going to try first? Thank you so much for watching, and remember to keep your gardening simple, joyful, and completely stress-free. Let us know your thoughts below, and we will see you in the next video.